Hello, thanks for joining us again this week on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Canon's new Z lens, 24 to 105 millimeter, 2.8 fixed aperture, first of its kind lens. This is a multi-purpose lens, great for video work and photography. As you know, I focus mostly on photography, so we're going to stick to that side of it. This won't be a video with all the technical details and specifications. I'll sprinkle in a few here and there. If you want that kind of video, let me know in the comments and we can make that one at a later date. But for now, I'm just going to share my brief opinion on this lens after shooting it for a couple weeks. One of the things you'll see, it's a good size lens. It reminds me a lot of the old 70 to 200 lenses that we used to shoot from either Nikon or Canon, and it's about that heavy. It comes in at 2.9 pounds or 1.3 kilograms, so it's not the lightest lens in the bag, and it's pretty good size. It is a little bit longer than my 70 to 200 RF lens, so it is probably the longest lens in my bag, unless I'm carrying one of the super zooms. The lens has 5.5 stops of image stabilization, so you pair that with the R5 and you're going to get around 8 stops of image stabilization, which is fantastic. It is a 2.8 aperture lens, so we can get down really fast for low light situations, indoor shooting. I'll show you an example of an indoor shot. It just a fantastic lens. I think using it for sports, I've got some of my best volleyball shots this year. Really have enjoyed shooting this lens. So who is this lens really for? It's great portraiture lens. Lindsay Adler has a YouTube video on using it strictly for portraiture, and she really knocks it out of the park as always. If you're interested in that kind of work, I would suggest checking out her video. If you want to use this for sports, it's great for that. In like a close range proximity, maybe if you're just shooting the batter at a ball game from behind or in the dugout, or if you're shooting like I do volleyball or basketball, great lens for either of those. So what are the cons for this lens? One, it's heavy. Like I said, it weighs 2.9 pounds. So you know it's there. And it's long. It's not something that's going to be easily concealed if that's what you're trying to do. It's going to stick out. The other thing, it's $3,000. $3,000. And if you want the power zoom that goes on the side, that's another $1,000. So that brings this lens to $4,000. Shooting what I shoot, I could use it. I will use it quite a bit, I'm afraid. For the last couple of weeks, it's been the only thing in my bag. So far, I've only shot sports and a few portraits with it. I think I'll be using it a lot more in the future.